Hey team, okay, so this is going to be a video just on how I expand my network on Facebook, how I keep people organized, and how I keep them organized to eventually approach people about the business or our products. Okay, so I take the attraction marketing approach. So I don't think it's best to just like spam cold message people that you don't know. I feel that the results that you get are not going to be as great as if you do something like this. Okay, so I'm going to step by step walk you through exactly what I do. So what I started doing is I added myself when I started in about 4 to 5 groups on Facebook that have interest to me. So for example, I have a Shar-Pei dog. Okay, so I added myself into a Shar-Pei group. You can search anything at the top here. Anything. It can be limitless. Don't just think mom groups, think outside the box. So, if you're adopted, if you have your twin, if you, have a certain breed of dog or cat, what else? Just anything, like think outside the box. Okay. Try, and it can be like, it's limitless. And even if it's not, like, just try to think of a group. Okay. So add yourself in about 5 groups. So write these groups down because you're going to use them. So I would search Shar-Pei. You want to try and make sure they have at least 2,000 members because obviously you want to put yourself in front of as many people as possible. So I'm going to add myself into this group, okay? So you're going to do exactly the opposite of what I think that you're going to do, which is spam your business post. And that's actually what you do not want to do because most groups do not take well to that, and you don't want to have a negative response. Okay, so I'm going to use this one as an example. So I have a Shar-Pei dog. I would take a picture of me and my dog and I would post it in this group, and I would say, this is Sage, my dog. My name is Jackie, and I just want to thank you guys for accepting me in your group. I'm excited to see all the pictures of your cute puppies. That's what I would say. Okay, and then you're going to have people write. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, your dog is so cute. And then you're going to respond, oh my gosh, thank you, so is yours. The point is you want to be active in this group. You want to show people that you're there. You want to be active in the group. So you're going to want to do that in about 4 to 5 groups, okay? So what I do is about once every 2 or 3 days, I go in the group and I network, okay? So if I have a question, for example, what dog food do you feed your Shar-Pei? I'm going to ask it in the group. Okay, and you're going to have people writing back. If someone asks a question, give your input. If someone posts a picture of a cute dog, I'm going to say their dog is cute. The point is you're going to want to put your name as much as you can out there. You want people to be familiar with you, okay? So when you have a question or someone has a question and you respond to their comment, I just add them as a friend. If we're talking, my name is familiar in their mind because we're in the same group. We have the same common interest, the Shar-Pei. I want to add them as a friend. I'm going to add them as a friend right away. And I'm going to do that throughout the month in the 4 or 5 groups that I'm in. Okay. This takes I'm talking 5 minutes per group. Okay. So this is not a long thing. You can do this quickly. The next step after that is you're going to go click your news feed at the top, and you're going to click this button right here, friends list. Okay. So you'll see that this brings me to a list where you can create a new list of friends. So I have titled one, it's September 4th today, so I've titled one September, okay? So the reason I do it by month is because, and not by group, is because I don't care where you're from in the group. I just want to know that you're a new friend of mine, and I don't want to just spam you with a message. I don't want to cold message you. I want to get the chance to know you, and for you to get the chance to know me. So my rule of thumb is you want to network with somebody for a month before you approach them about the opportunity with the business or, to be a product model for any of our products. This will make sense after, okay? So I've gone ahead and made a list titled September. So as I mentioned before, you're going to be, daily if you can, but as often as you can, adding people in these 4 or 5 groups that you've joined in. You're going to be, you are going to be having them accept your friend request, or maybe someone adds you as a friend. What you're going to want to do is you're going to go to your Facebook timeline, click your profile, and then you're going to click friends, and then you're going to click recently added. If you guys are thinking about doing this, I would write this down because it's good to just follow on a list. these recently added are all people that I know have recently added me in September, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click this button that says friends. I'm gonna click add to another list, and I'm gonna scroll down, and I'm gonna add I'm gonna add her to the list titled September, okay? So as the month goes on, I'm gonna be consistent with myself in knowing that I'm, always popping in the groups. I'm always giving a compliment, saying their dog is cute, sharing funny pictures. I'm just going to be adding friends and not mentioning my business because nobody cares about my business right now because you people have no idea who I am, right? You were a person before it worked. You are still a person. You are not just an It Works ad, okay? So I'm going to add all these people to my September list. Oh, I hate this. You guys catch the drift, right? Throughout the month, we're going to do that. So as the month goes on, you want to network with these people, and you are adding lots of people. It's hard to keep track. Like you don't know who's from where. So what you're going to do, and I like to do this once every second day, is you're going to go back to friends lists, and I'm going to click September, right? Because we're in the month of September. And what you're going to see is this brings me to a custom list of a custom news feed with all the people that I've added to my September list. You see, right? So now this is how I know who to network with, okay? So I'm going to go through and I'm going to like some things, and I'm going to comment, and I'm going to say, so true, right? If I like a picture, what I'm doing is I'm just putting myself in front of these people. Even though we're friends on Facebook, how the algorithm of Facebook works is if Facebook doesn't think we're friends, they're not going to show them my posts and vice versa. So you're like tricking Facebook into thinking that you're friends by interacting with their posts. So by me posting on the status, it's going to do two things. It's going to switch up the algorithm of Facebook, and now my posts that I'm posting on my timeline for my business are going to show up on her wall, and she might be like, who's Jackie Deering? Or who's Jackie D, right? And she's going to click my profile, and she's going to scroll down my timeline, and she's going to see that I work from home, that we're doing this business, but I'm not messaging her. I'm not spamming her, which is what too many people do in this business. And that's why people don't like some people that do network marketing. So it's like reverse psychology, right? So that's what I'm going to do throughout the month. I'm going to consistently add people, and I'm going to consistently network with them. And I'm going to be like, yum on this cake, right? Just whatever. It just doesn't have to be like, it can be really quick, right? I like to comment more than I like to just like, because I feel like a comment gets their attention more. But you guys catch my drift, right? Whoa, what is that? Okay, so I'm going to do that throughout the month. Make your goal to add like 5 to 10 people a day. You have to remember that not everybody's going to add you back. So you can't just try to keep the number growing. Like at the end of the month, if you can have 100 people on this list, you're good, right? So throughout the month, you're going to do that in the 5 groups that you've added, okay? So at the end of the month, because I was consistent and I know that I have, that I've been networking and I've been adding people and I've been showing them, that I'm active. Now at the end of the month, it's where I can go back to friends list, and I can click, let's say August, okay? I didn't add very many people last month. It was a busy month. Don't judge me. Oh my gosh, 7, that's so embarrassing. But I'm back on it. You wait for my next video. I'm going to have at least 100, okay? Now, okay, I got to go to a month before that because that's just sad. Okay, let's go to like June. Okay, that's a little better, but not great, okay? There's 42 people on this list that I added in June that I knew that I was networking with. So now what I'm going to do is, because these people, for the most part, have seen my page before, I haven't approached them about the business, I haven't spammed them, I can go see all at the top here, right? And maybe I message them about being a product model. Maybe I send them a message and say, hey girl, like, you know, I know this is super random, but, you know, I've been following your page. I think you're beautiful. And I was just wondering if you would be interested in hearing about a spot I just had opened up. I'm looking for someone that wants to grow and thicken their hair. And I'm able to offer a huge discount if you want to share your before and after pictures with me. Are you interested in learning about it? Some of them are going to say no, some of them are going to respond, but you're going to have at least one lead, and leads are what makes your business go round. Does that make sense? So obviously the more people you're adding, the more people you're putting yourself in front of, the more chances of a yes. Do you get what I'm saying? But that's literally all I do on Facebook, and I find it works. I find you're separating yourself aside from everybody else that does this, and people appreciate it. And you know what? I've done this, and I've had people come to me before I could reach them at the end of the month, okay? So that's how I grow my business on Facebook. If you guys have any questions, please send me a message, and yeah, give this a try and let me know how it works for you. Okay, bye.